Oh, it's been painful to finally get some alone time here. Still doesn't look like anything's changed here. Oh yeah, it has. That's been put there. Over that hole, that little hole, that was never there. Cool. Oh, I love you cryptids. Never seen that before. That jumper that was over behind the playground where the seed is on the ground. And then Friday it was over here sitting. Oh, nothing's really changed since Friday. But you guys haven't seen it because I couldn't film. But yeah, the jumper was sitting like just there. So it could have been the other guys, or it could have been a kid that came over and like picked it, or a mum or something, because there was just two mums and their kids here on the playground. And I highly doubt they've done that. They just, you know, what is the point when they've got slides and all that stuff there? And they weren't seen over here. I didn't see them over here at all. Mouth guard's slightly out of its spot. Put it back. Oh yeah, the mussel was eaten on Friday as well. There it is. The one that was sitting like around here somewhere for over a week when nothing had changed. But now this is what they've done. And it looks like they haven't touched it since Friday. No, since Thursday. Thursday it was all like this. I didn't get a chance to film, or I did, but it was starting to get like pretty dark and I was annoyed and the video just turned out shit. So I came back Friday and there was something going on here. There was just people everywhere, like some kind of event or something. So I thought, oh, bugger that. Like, I just couldn't do it. So, and then yesterday was the grand final. And yeah, so today, I was going to come tomorrow, but I thought, no, I'll go today just to see if anything's happening. If, mainly to see if there's any people here. I thought there might not be anybody here. And, you know, there was a few people, but there's nothing going on, like no sports or anything, so. But yeah, my stuff's stored out there, my food gifts. But yeah, that's all looks, well, a lot of the pine needles and dirt has been pushed up here, along there. There's a story about that limb, the one that comes out, that was seen way over there Thursday, I think. I can't remember now. I think it was Thursday. It was over there behind the power pole, just on the grass. And it was windy the night before, but where it was sitting was out of place. And then Friday it was out here. Oh yeah, I got to film that charcoal that I brought's there. Oh, is that? I know that poo looks a bit grassy. But yeah, anyhow, that limb on Friday, pretty sure it was Friday or Monday, I can't remember because it's been like a week now nearly, was out here, just laying right here. And I thought, they've brought it out here. That was like one of the changes. Nothing else had changed. That was just out here though. And the fishing rod had gone, that was down there. But yeah, so that was there, and I thought they're gonna use that in here. And then when I came Thursday and saw it being used, I just thought, I knew it. So yeah, that was, it looks like this part's broken off the tree, like right there, sort of thing. Fallen off or whatever, but I don't know for 100%. Have a look here. That one there's, it's all sitting on that. This one here goes, hang on, like that. There's a few up the top there going across. And then yeah. Hang on, I'll pause it and go around that side. So let's check out here a bit more. That branch there's been debarked up the top. I mean, there's not terrible much going on, but it's still a structure. This is just what they do. It's just random. They might put more effort into it one time. Oh, there was something else going on there as well, but that's been changed. I'll explain it in a sec. A few sticks put up there, but yeah, that's pretty much about it. But there was these little picket posts. There was a bunch of them stacked up there, and then those bits of chipboard. There was a few bits of chipboard on top of it, and then there was grass, like just normal grass, a big bunch of it, like a big bunch that I couldn't even hold in my hand, sort of like you could if you squashed it, but it was pretty decent. And now that's there. Kind of looks like it's been replaced, but yeah, that's odd. But it looked more odd when I was here Thursday. So yeah. But it looks like they've taken, yeah, what it was is now out here. I had a whole bunch of them. These all stacked up, and then the board sitting on top, and then just a pile of grass sitting on top of that. But now it's like this, so this is cool. I like that. So they have changed that as well since Thursday or Friday. It's probably over the weekend because people would have been like, what the hell? And I don't know, I just feel like it would have been moved over Saturday, Sunday. Sorry, over Friday night and today, but I don't even know if there was anything on here yesterday. I just didn't come here because of the footy. And this also, that was over here next to that, which I brought here and left here. So, and that was there Thursday. I definitely saw that, but that was just one of the changes. That's been brought in here, that can. It's not a terrible much happening on this tree. Alright, we'll go check down there near the creek and we'll see if the twee's just on that other tree as well. Alright, it's still hanging as intended, unless they do something with it. But yeah, that's locked in nicely. But I've just noticed this. I hope, yeah, you can see it on the camera. Good for once. That's actually decent. Look how much it tapers from small toe to big toe, and then just in general. That's actually a decent one. I'll see if there's any more. Just on this again. This is good for me, for what I find. It's nothing like the where you get toe impressions, mid-tarsal breaks, and all that stuff. That's so hard to get here, and maybe in a different area, different state, and everything, it might be more common. But around here, that's considered pretty good. Like, it's hard to even find that. Usually they're half as good as that. I can make them out in person, but it's so hard on camera to see it. But anyway, I've tried to look for more, and look what I saw. I can't believe it. The picture of the boy is here. And last week, I don't know what day it was. It was before Thursday though. I think it was like between Monday and Wednesday. I brought it back here because I took it. I had it at home. I accidentally took it home when I found it, and then I kept forgetting to bring it back. And I brought it back and just put it here somewhere, just on the ground, just exactly how I found it, type thing. And then it's over there, so that's cool. But I don't know the story with the with this. It's out here with that, so that's been thrown out from behind that tree there. But we'll go down the creek and see what's happened. The next best thing I can find is that, which is really wide up the top toe area. So I'm not sure about that, but it's still, yeah, I don't know, hard to say. And then there was something else somewhere. It's just too hard to see and to even make out here. It's just so soft. It is not the best. I mean, it's good, but it's not mud, so it doesn't. Yeah, it really isn't the best material, actually. I think that was it. See, I even doubted myself when I looked at it from like a meter away because it just didn't. It's just too. Nah, you can't really tell. It's not good enough. Anyway, I'm gonna go to the creek now. Still got the caps here. Alright, feather's still there. Now this was not here. It's been dragged out. This was exactly sort of a repeat of what happened with that limb. It was just, but it's not as far away as where it first was. Yeah, look, that's been dragged. Well, that's interesting. I don't see why a human or a kid would do that. So we'll see if that gets used on the structure, or if it just pops up randomly in random spots. So we'll go check the pile of like the charcoal. Nothing's changed. Actually, I think it has. I think two of the bigger bits would have been taken out of there. It looks just smaller, like a bit less quantity. Yeah, definitely. But it's still here, in the same fashion. So I'm on my way over to the Santa toy, and I've just collected all these Nerf gun bullets that were scattered all around here, and they just won't end. There's another one. Got another couple here. So and I've already picked up 2 and put them on like branches back there. So some kid's shot all his bullets and hasn't collected them. But I'll go over there in a sec. There's a green one right where I was coming, and you can see it's still there. I'm not going to walk up to it. So thanks for watching, and see you next time.